This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, LSU Tigers, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. You're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Back in motion now. Direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
And it's a direct snap. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Here we go. First third down of the game. To throw, it's Smith. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, big decision coming up now for this offense. I think they thought they might get this first down, but now 4th and 1. Offensive coordinator and head coach talking about it. Are you going to go for it?
And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Oregon.
Here comes 4th down. Now look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Wideouts now clustered. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. Breaks an open space. Has the first down and more. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Smith. On the move now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. First down and more. He's still running. Whole carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Scanning the field. It's Smith. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Boy, the offensive line has got to do a better job of accounting for players on the second and third level. They do a good job with the defensive front, but the strong safety sneaks by him and comes up with a sack.
Solid drive here to start the game. Now a third down opportunity in the red zone. Wants to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Oregon. They couldn't stop him now.
Chris, when was the last time you saw an offense eat up the entire first quarter? Talk about moving the ball methodically down the field, and then eventually you're able to punch it in for a touchdown. This defense is going over the sidelines just looking for answers.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Parker. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab near the sticks. It's Hill. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
To the wideout. He's brought down at the 28. First down for the offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. They'll hand it off. Breaks free. Now here he goes. At the 30 now. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Poor set of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, looking to the end zone, and it's picked off in the end zone. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play, the pick and then that return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He gets loose. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down after that running play. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on fourth down. Looking downfield. It's Smith. Complete to the running back in this fourth down play. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. On the ground, it's Lindsey. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Defense not pressing this time. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hill. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. Picks up the first, looking for more. After second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the marker.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And there's the handoff. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll feed the back again. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Third down, out of the shotgun. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's down at the 3-yard line. Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught near the goal line. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. 1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? And the quarterback dropping back. And he will score! Touchdown, LSU.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
Point after, knocked right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. To the air, it's Smith. He's running out of time here. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Breaks free. The wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looking to pass here. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this deep to begin the second half. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game. is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for bigger.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. They bring the punter onto the field now. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to pass. It's Smith. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Touchdown, Ducks. And they jump on top here in the second half.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, a positive play from this offense.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw, and put it right on the money to pick up that first down, and I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Second down after that previous play. Looking for a receiver. The sure hands, it's Green. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That's a first down for the offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Here comes a handoff. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Back to throw. It's Smith. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday, what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And it's a direct snap. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. The pass rush closing in. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. He's This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
The Ducks pick up enough for a first down here. Fights on the defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock. That'll cost the offense 5. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Back to throw. It's Smith. That's caught. It's Perry. And tackled there by the defense. Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kirk. Two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a late deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Could take it all the way. Across midfield. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Defense ready for the Wildcat.